Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here today. It's been a minute since I recorded the episode. Well, 3 days. 3 days of me falling back into my bad habits. Falling back into the old routines. And it is not fun. But I've been making mistakes after one, after another, and after another. And it's like I'm winding back here again, winding back here again, all over again. And I'm tired. I am tired of starting over. Again and again. But the point of me making this episode today is not to complain. It's not to whine about my current situation. But to be a declaration of independence for myself. Yeah. Do you know what make these last couple days even worse? Is that I have gotten a haircut, and it turned out to be so bad that it make my forehead look 5 times bigger. Probably one of the worst haircut I ever gotten. So you guess what I did? I went home and I took the matter into my own hand, and I used the beard trimmer that I bought from Costco. I trimmed my own hair, but then I keep on trimming and trimming, and now it's way shorter than it was, and it looks washed. It looks terrible, and I look like someone who just got out of a concentration camp or a prison, or like in the army, but it's worse. It was so short. It is so short. And Thanksgiving is tomorrow night, and I'm gonna show off with this ugly ass haircut. It's been stressing me out even more for the last couple of days. And I guess I'm hitting another rock bottom. And I'm tired. So the last couple of days, I've just been eating out. I've been eating tacos every night. I have food in the fridge, but I don't have the motivation to cook. So I should eat out. It got to the point when earlier I got off work like 7:20. I drove to the taco truck. I show up and the dude look out. And do you know what he told me? Do you know what he asked me? He said, "How many?" Instead of asking if I want a taco or a burritos or other stuff on the menus. Or if he asked me, if I want chicken or beef or fish or other proteins. No, he only say, "How many?" And I say, 7. And he understood. He knew what I wanted. He knew what was gonna ask for. That's when you know you're a crackhead. I come every night. I get to that point, and it's like a rock that hit me in the face. Realizing that I keep on telling myself, tonight will be the last night I'll be eating out. But then the next day, I'll do it again. Then the next day. And that's how I've been living my life for the past years. And then for the past few months, I broke out of it. But here I am, back at it again. It's not because I wanted to, but it felt like I needed to. I needed these junk foods to numb myself from thinking of the bad decisions that I've made, the mistakes, the headaches, and the heartaches. I am just so exhausted. It's like you go to work every day except Sunday from 9 to 7, but most days you don't get out at 7. You get out way later, and you're tired, you're exhausted, and you have no life. You literally have no life. And you're just so tired. And now you're 27, you're single. You don't know what the fuck you want to do with your life. You're just driven through lives. Keep on trying and trying again and trying again. But nothing seemed to work. Nothing seemed to work. And it's like all of these paychecks. It's just going into paying rent, student loan, credit cards, and all the other jazz. And it's like, it just feels like you go nowhere. You're stuck here, and you're not where you want to be, and you just keep on being stuck here. Sorry, I tell you that I'm not gonna whine, I'm not gonna complain, but keep on saying these things. But this is the only place, this is the only moment that I can really talk it out loud. Because these are the things that I don't tell anyone. Why would I? It is embarrassing. Why would I want to tell anyone? So, see, no one is ever gonna listen to this anyway. So what does it matter? And maybe if there's someone out there who's going through the same thing like me, just feeling lost in life, at least they'll know that they're not the only one, And I'll be happy to know that I help someone else going through their life, knowing that they're not alone, It's like I'm getting to the point where I don't really care about what other people have to say about me anymore. If I go to a family gather, and then if anyone asks about my career, about my love life, about anything, I'll be completely honest with them. No more faking. No more trying to act tough can be like, I'm seeing someone, I'm dating someone, or I am still looking for a job. I won't be doing this for the rest of my life. I'll be telling them the truth. I'll be telling them what I want to do and what my life's like. There's no point of hiding anymore. There's no point of trying to be afraid of being judged anymore. It's like I'm getting to that point in life where it just doesn't really matter. And I just gotta focus on me and try it again. And I wanted to make this episode to be the setting point, to be my own therapist, someone I can rely on, someone I can keep my word, keep the promise. Since I don't really have anyone to vent to. It's not that I don't, but I don't really trust anyone to be vulnerable with. So here I am. I'm gonna use it myself to cope. And it's like, if I keep on doing these bad habits, keep on skipping the gyms, the result is guarantee. A guarantee of failure. Guarantee of never reaching my goals. And the only way to get to those goals is to get back up and learn from your mistakes and know what you did wrong and look back to the wrong turn that you took and realize that you can always make it right. You can learn from those mistakes, those failures. It's going to be hard to change. Change is hard. Because we will always wind back to the old behaviors. It's just human. And sometimes you just gotta do things differently if you want different results. You gotta try again. You gotta keep on trying again. And keep on moving forward. It's like you either have two choices. Either sitting here and keep on numbing yourself, hiding away from your sole purpose here on earth, from what you were meant to be, who you were meant to be, and what you were meant to become. Keep on hiding, or get the fuck back up and face it and admit that you're wrong. Admit that you did make bad decisions, but you can always change. And the only way to change is to get back up and try it again. Yesterday was a bad day. Today was a bad day. The day before was a bad day. So was the day before. But that doesn't mean tomorrow had to be another bad day. And I get to choose whether tomorrow is gonna be a bad day or a good day. I am the one who gets to choose whether tomorrow is gonna be a bad day or a good day. Just like today. Just like yesterday. I chose to be miserable. I chose to be lazy. I chose to stay home instead of hitting the gym. I chose to eat out instead of cooking. I chose to be miserable because I wanted to hide away from my responsibilities, from my mistakes, from my failures. I wanted to hide, and this is what I got. Then I cannot complain. So here I am, laying here, being miserable. But at the end of the day, I am the one who make the call. I am the one. And the only person that could pull myself out of this rug, that could get myself out of this shithole. But the only way to do that is to try again, is to get up again. And accept that you're wrong. But you can learn from it. It's going to be hard, but you have to try. You have to put another foot right in front of the other and keep on moving forward. Even though this is another setback, now you're falling behind again. But the only way to get to where you want to be is to move forward. Even though it's not much, it's a tiny step. But still, the only way to get there is to move forward. And you don't have to be fast. You just have to keep on moving forward and try it again. And maybe these last 2-3 days, 4 days, it's been rough. It's been wanting to, it's been beating me down. And I'm just tired, exhausted. And I just feel like I have nothing left to give. Nothing left to hold on to. Nothing worth the living anymore. Maybe these feelings are meant for me. Meant for me to experience, so I know what it's like to lose things, to be behind, to lose track, or to lose sight of where you're going and being lost. Now you know what it's like to be miserable. Maybe these setbacks aren't that bad after all. And the lesson you learn from these things may be even more valuable. Maybe these are the things that will keep me afloat down the road. You get what I'm saying? But maybe the only way to get me out of this rug is to try again. To keep moving forward and to choose tomorrow. Choose whether you want to have a good day or a bad day. Whether you want to change or stay the same. Whether you want to face your fear or stay in your comfort zone. Always, you have the choice to make. And it's always up to you. It's all up to you. So think about it. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a good day.